Guys, welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. Last time we finally made it through the Hekron Cave and back to Truce Village in 1000 AD. We also learned after defeating Hekron himself that Magus might have been responsible for the creation of Lavos. So we're back in 600 AD to figure out what we can do to stop that. But in order to find Magus, we need to bring some food from the castle to the soldiers here. Food supplies have run out. Still, huh? Sir Chrono, is that for us? No. Magus' army has the advantage now. Keep back. Magus' army has the advantage. So, in other words, I have to give you the jerky. Okay, that's fine. Food rations! The cook, he's saved us all. Sir Chrono, if I don't make it back, give my brother my thanks. What's going on here? That sounds like battle. They've launched another attack. They're breaking through our defenses. Stop sniveling. Shames the knights of the square table. Isn't it supposed to be a round table? Though I think the table they're at is technically rectangular. Meh, whatever. We shall destroy Magus' troops and bring honor to our king. We are far outnumbered. It's our last line of defense. We must let no one through. Alright. These guys seem to be in pretty bad shape. We can move around now. Talk to the Knight Captain again. Troops are suffering greatly. Will you assist us? Of course I will. That's my job. We are eternally in your debt. You'll find Magus' troops across the bridge. Take this with you. Received 1 gold helm. Yeah. So a gold helm is, I believe, male only, so we give it to Chrono. Yeah, pretty sure, yeah. So we give it to Chrono here. Slightly better than what he had before. Not a huge improvement. And they say turning, you know, iron into gold is a big, massive thing. It's not that much difference, is it? Of course, that's not what I mean, but, you know, whatever. Magus' army is the undead. Ozzy, Magus' top general. If you recall, back in Medina Village, we met the descendant of Ozzy. I think it was Ozzy the 8th. Those who dare to defy Magus have to answer to me. Yes, my children, give him a taste of doom. Ozzy, you're my favorite. Now, if I remember correctly, Ozzy is immune to magical-based attacks. But if you take care of his side guys, then you don't have to worry about that. But that's not the... Ooh, not bad. And we got Max Cyclone and Ice Sword. Nice. Those wimps are stronger than I thought. Well, since I learned something, this is what I love about this game. Or, well, one of many, but I learned something. Well, now that I've learned Spin Cut, I can learn other moves as well. So I want to bring in Luca so that they have one battle together and they can learn the next ability that they have access to. I always get stuck on that one guy. He's pretty swift when it comes to running away. Seems I misjudge you, but I won't make that mistake twice. Now, there's 2 ways to get through these battles, as I had started to say a moment ago. One is taking out the soldiers, or the descendants, or the decadents. Spin Cut does double damage, as it says there, and it's basically just a guaranteed critical hit on the target. Well, as I said though, there's 2 ways of defeating Ozzy. One is to defeat his followers, and we'll show off... there's a counterattack. That didn't work too well against them. Here's a Rocket Punch, which I don't think I've shown off yet. But yeah, the other option is to attack Ozzy, and his spell is broken. It defeats all the enemies. I believe you still get all the experience tech points and everything. And we learn Fire Sword. Nice. Drat. Alright. Now we're going to pull our Robo out, and we're going to have the girls with us. That's it, now you're finished. What a poor sport, eh? Well, that's interesting. Hey! Somehow 2 wasn't enough, so we tried 3. 3 was enough, so we tried 4 and fused them together to create Zombor, crush Sir Magus's enemies. Zombor has 2 parts to him. He has an upper and a lower. And the interesting thing here, it will demonstrate it with Antipod, is that the different, like the top and the bottom, one absorbs 2 elements and is susceptible to 2 elements, and the other is weak to the opposite ones. So the top one is weak to, let's see here, Shadow and Ice, I think it is. Yeah, so definitely not that one. So let's double check here. I think it's Shadow and Ice. I never remember which one is weak to which element. I just always forget this. Even as a kid, I could never figure this out, and this boss fight ended up being a lot more difficult than it needed to. So here we have Fire Swords. Let's target the bottom one. So the top one's weak to Shadow and Ice. Bottom one's weak to Fire. Nice damage. And it'll also be weak to Lightning, so I can use Lightning on it as well. But yeah, this is the best party for doing this if you want to. If you want to like bring in an optimal party to fight this guy, just because you have access to all 4 elements, and we can take on the enemy pretty quickly here. We get a single targeted ice spell. Doom, 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 doom. Owie! That didn't feel good. Well, I think I need to heal now. Alright, so let's throw a base fire spell at the bottom one there. Get our healing going there. I love how, like, everything's tied to our magical stat, so we're not just getting, like, a base value, so eventually it'll just be completely useless. As our magic stat continues to go up, it'll still continue to be more useful. And that's one of the things I do like about all the abilities in this game, is they all tend to be pretty useful. Well, I didn't get to show off his final attack. When you kill the head normally without it being a counterattack, he'll use MP Buster and drain the MP of nice or napalm of whoever delivers the final blow, but in this case it was a counterattack, so it never happened. Well, now we can freely walk across. What do you guys have to say now? We held the bridge with my help. Yes, you did. Unless we can defeat Magus, this is an empty victory. Well, you guys don't say much particularly of interest, either. Nobody else on the bridge. Okay, fine. That's good. Let's switch out Lucas. She learned her next ability. Bring in Robo. By the way, just for kind of reference here, Robo has the speed belt, magic scarf, bandana, and of course the rage band over here on Chrono. And pretty much I can switch them up as I please. What town are we in here? They say the Doreen Inn. So this is the town of Doreen. If you recall where we were in the present, this place doesn't exist. Can't play outside because of the monsters. Hello. Is it true the king was injured? What's going to happen to us and to our country? I don't know. Where could Sir Cyrus be? Surely he hasn't deserted the kingdom. Magus knows arcane magic, which the monsters can't match. Hey! Aw, I want the sparkly! Well, they don't make this obvious, but I know I figured this out earlier, and I didn't know what it really meant, but you talk to this guy after talking to the locked thing. Is that a Naga et bromide you've got there? I'll trade you something good for it. I don't want the geezer's loot. I've always just loved that line. Anyway, let's trade. You really mean it? Yahoo! Yeah, you want your little quote-unquote picture. We'll call it a picture, you know, be PG about it. Hold your horses, I'll be back in a jiffy. It's unlocked, so you're free to take it, and I'll be taking this. Stupid old perv. Found one magic tab. At least I believe that's, like, based on everything they've shown about it or talked about it, that's what they're going for here. Hello. Hero has appeared. Epic battle will begin. Hey, what can I do for you? Here, we can buy items, which I don't particularly need. Got more than enough for those. And I missed what his line was. That's fine. Here we have the Elder's house. Huh? Headman wants you to find the mythical rainbow shell. Here's some front money. We're counting on you, Toma. Did you just jump and spin around in a circle? Hey, no problem, because, like, I'm the mythical explorer. Good match, eh, Chief? I'll be waiting for good news. That's settled. I'll grab a bite before I go. I've seen you once before. You were in a bar then, too. Only the ancient sword Masamune can defeat him. When I was a kid, I called it a Masoon. This just gives you an idea of how little I actually read when I was a kid. I'm not sure how I got that. I got, okay, first 3 letters, last 3 letters. I had no idea what was in the middle, so I just gave up and didn't even try. But yeah, the Masamune or the Masamoon, depending on how you pronounce it. The traditional Japanese would be Masamune, so that's what I'm going to go with now. And use the rainbow shell to make some reflective armor. It'll be strong against magic. The guy's a little flaky. Was it a mistake to trust him? Hero has come. He's strong. He's gonna thrash those monsters. Chief of Doreen Village. Well, my words cannot come out of my mouth today. Lives here. Or lives there? Are you foreigners? Did you flee from Magus's troops? Magus has 3 fearsome henchmen. Ozzy, Flea, and Slash. Getting rock vibes. They're tone deaf. I don't know about real life, but I don't think they were tone deaf. Oh, jeez. I'll talk about that a little more later, but yeah, there's an obvious reference there to those familiar with music from the 80s. Layers on an island to the east. Sheer cliffs make it inaccessible. Well, that would be a good place to have your evil lair. Here's the inn. Are Magus's armies really closing in? Well, the mythical hero has appeared, so we'll be alright. Want to hear my tale? Sure, why not? Goblins with huge hammers roam the Donataro Mountains to the east, but burn their weapons and their pussycats. Let me guess, that's going to be useful information. Clear your conscience. The end of the world is coming. Nah. Did you know they say the mythical Masamune lies within the Donataro Mountains, but it's guarded by terrible beasts? Many people go to the inn. You seek someone, ask there. By the way, energy rolls will dissipate if you use your slash attack. There's a balance in nature. I love how the game gives you so many like answers to questions we don't have yet, and then you just have to kind of keep it in mind for later. Magus is trying to bring forth an immense evil. If he succeeds, there will be nowhere to run. That's why I'm living it up now. Hey, where have you been? Pay my tab and I'll let you in on some stuff. How about it? Nah. How much money do I have? $8.29. Fine, go away. I don't have time for you anyway. Now for that rainbow shell. I guess Poor would be the first place to look. One more, please. Some creepy, dangerous frogs have taken over the southern woods. That's it? How much did that cost me? Not much. Like 30? Something like that? That doesn't tell me a whole lot of nothing. You're not particularly useful. You're looking for the hero? Go south to the village of Poor, where they say he's from. Okay. Hello there. This is the R&R Hotel. Cost you 50G. Nah, I think I'm good. What a shame. I'll wait for you to come back. Have you met the hero already? No. I haven't met him either. Wonder if he's like the champion of the world. I wonder what the champion of the world looks like. So excited. Sure, I've met him. Wish I could get a glimpse of him. I've got butterflies. A sword called the something or other Mune was made hundreds of years ago. No one has the skill to make a sword like that anymore. Interesting. Sure, we'll take the nap. Well then, rest and relax. Poor Robo, he doesn't even get a bed. Now, one thing that's interesting, it's unannounced, but whenever you rest in an inn, you'll get a power meal. This is basically just a bento box. I think in some cases, like, you need Marley to be in your party for this, or at least that's what I've heard. I never knew what the bloody hell this thing was for the longest time, and I think you can only ever get like one of them at a time. Basically, it's a power meal, so it recovers from question mark. Basically, it can either be MP restoring or HP restoring. It might even be able, like the amount varies, and it might even be able to do other things. I don't know. I basically never use it. But yeah, you get those if you rest in an inn. And I do like resting at the inns most of the times when I go to places, like a new town, just because we don't get to see the animation of the characters sleeping very often. It's a kind of a rare little character sprite motion thing. This is Fiona. Husband Marco hasn't returned from the war, but these woods mean a lot to us, so I'll guard them until he returns. Well, there's some mountains around here. Lots of mountains. Oh, there's someone was saying something about woods. Yeah, cursed woods. Well, they are to the south, so that would make sense. Let's go to the inn around here. Well, it was 20G if I had waited to come down here. Here's the market. Hey, sparkly. We got another power tab. They are the most common early on. Don't overdo it. I'm gonna put on this armor and fight that stupid Magus. It's heavy. Thing is, it's perfect that he's here considering what armor they sell. It's made out of gold. It's heavy as crap. I just love this game. It's so awesome. So everyone can equip the gold suit. It's better than what we have. I'm only going to get 3 because Luca's additional speed from the tab invest is much better than this. And I'm only going to get 2 of those because we really don't need any more. So let's go and throw those on here. Just a little bit better, not terribly so. And let's see. Yeah, it's barely better, but it is better. So not for you. There we go. I could sell my excess equipment, but why? You don't really need to in this game. It's rare to run out of money. A strange monster came by the other day mumbling about Queen Lean and the Masamune. That sure were... Okay, he's... that sure was an ugly frog, but he's not speaking properly. Hardy heart. Okay. Now I know what you're trying to say. Can't believe the legendary hero is that naughty runt Tata. You heard about the magical cave, the one east of the Donataro Mountains. Saw a rock wall there pop open, and a gaggle of ghouls just walked right in. Best to leave Magus and his cronies alone, though. Sounds like a good idea. How about buying me a soda? You're not getting soda, and whatever, I don't care how much it is anymore. I'm just gonna buy you your drink. It's never very much. I tracked down the rainbow shell that the chief wanted. It's on some small island. The only thing is, I don't know which island. And the money he gave me is gone. Well, that was fast. Did you drink it all? I guess he probably did, considering I've only seen you in bars. Can't believe the legendary hero was a boy from this village. Did you hear the latest? No. Well, remember, the legendary hero is from the village then. Okay, well, what about the latest then? Everyone's talking about him. Bet his old man is proud. Little Tata must be away. Haven't seen him in a while. Things are a lot quieter without that brat around. People don't seem to believe that Tata's actually this, that could be this great hero. My son's a legendary hero. Must have been all that oatmeal, and to think I'm his father. Okay. Grandson's a brave hero. That's from my side of the family. If you say so. Older's house. I'm gonna marry Tata. Well, little girl is infatuated. Only had some jerky. What a great meal I could... You say so? Sure, why not? Next to the bed is a treasure box. Open it and the contents are yours. Village Chief. The magic cave lies under a mountain east of Donataro. Tata received the hero medal. First, I thought it was fake. He must have done something very brave. It's probably up north looking for the legendary sword. Well, that's interesting. We've heard things about southern woods, the Donataro Mountains, which are up here, and a magic cave. But which one should we visit first? Well, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time, we're actually going to pick one of these things and go see what's going on with all of these different places. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.